How's it going, everyone? It's Gadgets Boy. Welcome to another video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at a new video doorbell from Blink, an Amazon company. This is the Blink Video Doorbell and Sync Module 2. If you're looking for something that doesn't cost too much money and is very straightforward to install, you don't need an engineer, then absolutely this is one to consider. Let's have a look. Inside the Blink Video Doorbell Plus Sync Module 2 packaging, you get everything you need to get started. So we get a Blink Video Doorbell in black. We have the Sync Module 2, we have two AA batteries, you have one corner mount, 6 screws, one USB cable, one power adapter, one case opening tool. Do not lose this because you need it to take it off the wall if you need to replace the battery, and you get 2 wire extenders as well. You can install this with wired or wire-free, and the battery lasts you up to 2 years. To get that 2 years of battery, you'd need to either have it wired or have a Sync Module 2. You can also hook it up onto your existing Chime, so you get all your Chime alerts all hooked up. This works with day or night HD live view. You have two-way audio, and you also have, like I said already, that 2-year battery life, which is ridiculous. That's a lot. Blink do sell this without the Sync module as well, but I would say do get that Sync module 2 because it just allows you to back up your old video clips and store it locally from your cloud storage. You can download it locally to your USB drive onto the device itself. Live view and two-way audio are available via the app, and Alexa only in response to a doorbell press or motion event. You can get all these features on demand when wired or with a Sync module. A closer look at the device itself. On the front, you get your doorbell button, so you'd press that to alert. So if someone's at the door, they'd press that. You got a Blink logo on there. There's a light as well that illuminates once they've pressed the button, so it illuminates blue, or during the setup process, it will blink red. There's a microphone there as well on the front, and of course your HD camera, so for this will give you high resolution pictures and videos. On the back, we get your mounting area, so this allows you to quickly mount it up on the wall. You do get your reset button on the corner as well, and there's a QR code which is useful for the setup process. Underneath here, you can release this area here, and that gives you access to the AA batteries that goes in the Blink Video Doorbell itself. On the Sync Module 2, you get 2 lights on the front, one for your Wi-Fi and the other one for your power status. So this will also change lights as well during the setup process to let you know when it's ready to be paired to your wireless network, your Wi-Fi network. And on the side is USB ports to plug in a USB storage drive to store all the video clips that you want to store. There's a micro USB port here for powering it on. So at the moment, I've got mine powered in or plugged in. And that's about it for the Sync Module 2. It's pretty lightweight, and you can just place this wherever you want to place it in your home. The setup process is very simple as well. You just have to load up the app. So you need to download the Blink Monitor app, which is available on iOS and Android. So once you've downloaded that, just run through the installation process. You have to register, run through the whole installation process, and then pair your Blink Sync Module 2. So add that onto your app. So once you've added onto the app, you then add the Blink Video Doorbell itself to your app. So once you've added that to your account and your app, you can then change different settings and go through all the preferences to get it all nice and set up. Once all that's done, the application itself is very simple, minimalist, straightforward to use. I quite like the way that it looks. It looks very clean. On the front, we have you disarmed and armed. So when you arm it, it means this will start picking up movements in the areas that you've set up, which we'll go through as well. So as you can see there, you can get notifications straight away to your device. So we'll click got it on that one, or you can disarm it for now. So we'll disarm it for the purpose of this video for this moment. So what you've got here is different notification settings and all that stuff. But on the main screen, you get your live view there, so you can see what's happening right now. So this will point straight up. On the screen, you can discard what's been seen live, or you can save it. So once you close this area, the bit of clip that you see live, you can save that to your storage device or to your cloud storage. We come out of that. We've got photo as well. You can also take live snapshots of what's going on as well. Same way you can do the video. On your Sync module here, you can see what you've got. So it tells you when it's online, the firmware. You've got local storage, so you can see how much storage is left. So you can plug in a USB drive there, and that will tell you that information. And again, tells you what the Sync module 2. So this is the hub for your Blink system. It manages your camera and sends them commands and settings changes. So good connection to your Wi-Fi is very important here. If we go to the bottom of the screen, we have a play button here, which shows you what activities that's been recorded. So you can see some of the activities recorded here today, and you can tap each one. So if I click that, for example, this will show me what was recorded, and you can scrub the screen as well. So you can fast forward or go back if you need to do so. Once you've played your clip, you can go back to live view if you want, or you can delete it, or there's also a little button here that allows you to share it wherever you want to share it. So you might want to send it to a family member, for example, to let them know someone was home, or if a delivery man's telling you they weren't there, you can send it on to them to let them know that actually you saw them on camera. You can then go, you can tap that little arrow there. So the capacity here, that's the storage limit. So you can delete older clips that are older than maximum of 30 days. So if you don't want to be keeping or storing clips longer than that, you can just tap that. Or if you want it shorter, you can also do that. You've got this speaker sound there, so you can click that if you don't want to hear it, or if you want to hear it, you can tap it so you can hear what's going on in the clip that you've recorded. The edit button on the bottom corner allows you to quickly mark all and delete, or you can delete one by one. So if you want to delete manually, you can do that as well. And the filter button is pretty cool because you can filter by things like activities, video, photos, and chime sounds as well. So you can see which one's actually important to you. You can tap that and then go further into the actual clips. If we go back to home, if you go back into settings here, we can see your temperature units, so Celsius or Fahrenheit, enable crash reports. You can also use Face ID on Apple or iOS devices to get into the app itself. We got system settings, so you can see your module there, you can see time zones and so on and so forth. So we can go back out from that one. And then if we go into my profile settings there, what you can do is manage devices. So if we want to manage devices, it will send me a code to my phone for security purposes. So people just don't access this anytime. So you can see that my phone is currently hooked up to this. By the way, you can hook this up to your Amazon devices like your Fire TV or Amazon Echo, so you can view the clips, live clips on there as well. Back into account, you can see your trial there. This will give you free trial, and once the trial is done, it will also alert you up to 30 days before you need to renew it. So there's no blindsidedness to there. They won't blindside you with your subscription. Back to the home screen, you also notice this little preference settings icon. If we tap that, we have loads of information here to go through. So we can change the name of the device. So I can say GB doorbell. Done. And then you can see battery status, it's okay. You can enable motion detection there. And then we have things like your zones. The selected gray area for activity zones are areas that you don't want motion to be detected. And the privacy zone blocks prevent any videos from being recorded in those frames. If things change, you can update photos, so then you can select differences. So if you've moved the camera for whatever reason, you can do that. You've also got advanced, which allows you to get really into the areas where you don't want things captured or want things captured. So you can then do that. So if you want to get really minute, you can do that, or just go back to basics and you're good to go. These three settings are things that you might want to adjust over time, depending on how often you get notified for things and sending alerts. So you might want to change your sensitivity later on or at the start. It's up to you, but you can play with those and then adjust it over time. You can end clip early if motion stops, which is good for your storage. And then you got night vision. You can turn on night vision, and then your infrared sensitivity, so intensity, you can adjust that as well. You got enable audio, speaker volume, ringer volume, and then also enable video recording, which you want to do, as well as the quality. I've put mine to best, so then I can crop in later on or zoom in and see little details in the video if they come up. You got enable photo capture, and what the photo capture does is it will take a photo once per hour when enabled and appear as a collection of photos in the clip row as stated there. So again, these things will affect your battery life, although this will give you up to 2 years. How quickly that runs up depends on your usage and settings and the environment where you've got it mounted. We go to chime settings. You can use a Blink Mini camera as a chime. You can mount with wiring or without wiring and chime ringing. So you can do all that stuff there. It's up to you in terms of setup process. And you can delete the doorbell as well. So if you move in house, you want to pass it on to someone else. And then once you've done all that, just hit save. And that will save all the settings to your Blink Video Doorbell and Sync Module 2. And then it's good to go. That's basically the setup process. Very straightforward. It's probably one of the simplest things I've ever done. And if you do want to add another device, so if you get other Blink products, you can always go to add a corner there and add things like your Blink wireless camera system, Blink wireless camera, mini camera, video doorbell, and camera accessories as well. So you can see there, motion detected, because I'm currently around the camera itself, which is pretty cool. I think the best thing to do right now is just take in the real world and show you guys what this looks like in action, including maybe some audio tests as well.
Hello, delivery.
And that's everything for the Blink Video Doorbell and Sync Module 2. As you can see, it's very easy to install. It doesn't cost too much money to buy as well, and it looks nice as well on the door. If you want to find out more, I'll leave all relevant links in the description area. But as always, if this is your first time around here, please do subscribe. Smash the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video up on the channel like this one. And don't forget to like and share it as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.